It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Ouachita Valley Respiratory Care, where you can breathe a little easier, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. This legendary baseball manager developed a reputation as a genius who would initially make bad teams good. Though Billy Martin was at times hard to deal with, he made considerable contributions to the New York Yankees, first as second baseman and later as manager. Alfred Manuel Martin Jr. was born in a working-class section of Berkeley, California on May 16, 1928. He learned much of his baseball skills from Casey Stengel and enjoyed a close relationship with him. Martin's spectacular catch of a wind-blown Jackie Robinson pop-up late in Game 7 of the 1952 World Series saved that series for the Yankees. As the hitting star of the 1953 World Series, he earned the MVP award in the Yankee victory. He missed most of his 2 seasons after being drafted into the Army, and his abilities never fully returned. The Yankees traded him after a brawl at the Copacabana in New York during the 1957 season. Martin hated being traded, a time during which Martin completed his playing career, appearing with a series of also-ran baseball teams. After a successful managerial debut with the Minnesota Twins' top minor league affiliate, the Denver Bears, Martin was made Twins manager in 1969. He was hired by the Detroit Tigers in 1971, but was forced out in 1973. Following a stint with the Texas Rangers, he was almost immediately hired by the Yankees. As Yankee manager, Billy Martin led the team to consecutive American League pennants in 1976 and 1977, particularly the Yankees' victory in the 1977 World Series. The 1977 season saw a season-long conflict between Martin and Yankees owner George Steinbrenner and Yankee slugger Reggie Jackson, including a near brawl between Martin and Jackson in the dugout on national television, but culminated in Martin's only world championship as a manager. He was forced to resign midway through the 1978 season after saying of Jackson and Steinbrenner, "One's a born liar," and the other's convicted. Less than a week later, the news that he would soon return as manager was announced to a huge ovation from the Yankee Stadium crowd. He returned in 1979, but was fired at season's end by Steinbrenner. He briefly managed the Oakland Athletics and was then rehired by the Yankees, whom he managed 3 more times, each for a season or less, and each ending in his firing by Steinbrenner. His celebrity status led to appearing as himself in the 1978 TV movie 1 in a Million, The Ron LaFleur Story. In 1986, he co-hosted the season finale of Saturday Night Live, and a year before that, served as guest ring announcer at the first WrestleMania, given his reputation for fights. Martin died in an automobile accident in upstate New York on Christmas night in 1989. He was 61 years old. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.